My bad, bro. Damn, bro. Hey, I worry about you. I worry about you a lot, bro. All the time, bro. That's why I said, like, for you to do what you're doing right now, it take a lot of faith, bro. Like, people be like, oh, yeah, you was out there all that time on yourself. But to me, that is nothing compared to what you got. You know what I'm saying? Because it just ain't
And it's
hard.
all through faith,
Yeah, it's faith, man.
because I know that all we got is Yahweh Bashim our shy at the end of the day, but it's like, fuck it. It's either we fight for a real crown or we fight for what? For real? Barbecue in a fucking park and have nothing. Like, even when you're among the fucking leaders, bro, they be looking at Jake like we lesbians.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? I don't want that fucking bullshit.
Yeah, nah,
Even
bro.
back when I was in New York making money and all that shit in the world, I didn't even fucking know about the truth, bro.
Gun.
And we was making good money and shit, and I would go into these high-end restaurants with like rich people and shit. And the spirit had me know that, like, yo, why the fuck these motherfuckers looking at me like that? Like, if I'm like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I came into the truth that it's like, oh, these motherfuckers like hate us for real, for real.
Yeah, it's like we not supposed to be here. And get well, we'll see what the spirit. Had. What your mom gonna get on top of that about you when you was a kid, man. But she had to worry about herself. Yes.
I mean, she couldn't really do nothing because of her situation and shit, but I mean, I always say to the spirit, you know, whatever happens, that's our lot, bro.
That's right, brother. Right. Hey, all right. Shalom. Shalom. Hold on. Want some incense? Yeah, just come on. We're going to start right now, brother. We already live. We'll get it in a second. And bring it in so that brother can.
Hey, Shalom Akim. We're going to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone for teaching truth and for ruling well. And peace and salutation to all you Akim out there pushing and defending this gospel throughout the four corners of the earth, as well as to the believers in Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, the men as well as the women, the hopeful elect. Hey, we the brothers from the GMSHAWAII. And we're out here, you know, once again through Wadi Yahabashim Yahushai, to bring the gospel to our people, you know, the good news of the kingdom that's coming into the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and those of you that may look like these other nations but go back to our people through your father's lineage, you know, we're bringing the good news unto you and bringing what? The damnation, the condemnation to those who first and foremost are people that don't believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and this word, and also the judgment that's gonna befall Babylon the Great, aka America, and those that live in it, as well as those that are around the world that are gonna be, you know, part of the collateral damage of the destruction of this place, man, of the judgment of Babylon the Great, aka America. You know.
It wrote this Isaiah 13, verse 6. How ye for the day of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
That's right. And this judgment that's coming, you know, people want to attribute, you know, the destruction, the evil to, whether it be to Esau Edom himself, to Satan, to a lot of things, man. But at the end of it, to Mother Nature, you know, natural disasters, all these things. But at the core of it is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. The Lord is bringing the destruction to this place, man. And as you're going to see, you know, we're going to read in the scriptures, Lord willing, you know, the Lord's not just going to bring the sword. He's going to bring what? Pestilence, famines, fires, hails, you know, all sort of natural and unnatural things as judgment, man. As part of his indignation. Because of all the things that you've done against him, against his son Yahushua, and against his people. You know, now with the whole immigration thing happening, you're seeing some of, you know, the hate that Esau has for Jake, man, for the northern kingdom, and also the southern kingdom, man, because it's not just the northern kingdom being, you know, persecuted. You know, you got Jake, you know, that's scattered amongst the so-called Chinese, the so-called Filipinos, the so-called Arabs, you know, and who knows what tribes they from. They could be Judites, they could be, you know, Benjamin, they could be Naphtali, you know, but they're all being what? Oppressed, you know, by Esau Edom. And we're gonna see more hate from these devils in the future, man. Because again, like we're about to read, is the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
You go bring that out, bro.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 5. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor being help nor profit, but a shame and also a reproach.
That's right, and those people that you're ashamed of is who? The Esau Edom, man. A lot of you thought that you was gonna come up here to America and then, you know, and fulfill the American dream and bring a better future for yourselves. But now you see the clear image of who these people are, man. And like the scriptures told us, these are the wicked that rule the world, man. Yeah. And they're not for you. They're not here to make your life better. They're not here to provide you with the things you need to succeed. No, Esau Edom is here to what? To destroy you, Jakes, man. Whether you believe it or not, that's what they were set up, man. The scriptures say that the Lord has created all things, even the wicked, for the day of trouble, man. And like we've been telling you, starting off with the apostles and the elders, or the bishops, to all of us brothers, man. Hey, the Lord's about to bring great judgment upon the land, man. Yeah, you Jake started, it was just a game, you know?
Yeah, you got a lot of you so-called Hispanics and Latinos, you were ultra excited, you were uber excited to be involved in the voting process here in America just like a couple months ago. You know, it was Latinos for Trump, Hispanics for Trump. You even had Hispanic, like so-called Latinos, like they're for the deportation, which is, first of all, ain't nothing wrong with that, because a lot of you do got a lot of wicked-ass jakes that's coming up here doing what they want to do. But the point of the matter is the worst immigrant of all time is the Edomite. Right? You so-called white people, you came here to, you immigrated from what? From Europe over here. Okay, you didn't come from Timbuktu. You didn't come from shit. You didn't immigrate directly straight from the Middle East, and you're from the Middle East, right? You came straight from Europe, and you sent the worst of your kind here, right? You didn't send the best, the brightest, like Trump always talking about. We want the best, the brightest, the ultra, the superior intellect. He always talking that, but that's not who came to America. Y'all sent the vilest of the vile over here, all right? You had people that was on a run, that created a whole new life, changed their names, right? They murdered, killed, and destroyed. The brother Kahan was putting me on, well, him and the elder brothers, which is spiritual, a good show to watch on Netflix. What it's called, American Prime Evil. American Prime Evil, something like that. And it's basically the expansion towards the west of America. Only got to like the first episode, but as you get into it, man, it was like fucking Wild Wild West over there. You had Gad tearing shit up, you had Edom tearing shit up, the Mormons tearing shit up. These people today, when you look at them today, and you look at them with these soft eyes and soft heart, talk this love shit, man, it was no love when this place was being established, man. Oh, less than 249 years ago. When this place was established, it was established on murder, death, kill. Right? And even before it was established as a country, it had already enslaved the children of Israel via the transatlantic slave trade, which kicked off in America around 1619, really 1556, with the Spanish. Right? And while y'all was enslaving our people, you were killing out the rest of our people, eliminating them off the land as you expanded your territory, your new territory, because it really don't belong to you. But see, that's like a null and void a point to bring up today, because now you see America as the leader of the free world, right? You see America as the leader of liberty and freedom and abundance and opportunity. But in order to get to that point, what had to happen, man? You had to kill millions of our people, bro. You know, on top of that, again, you sent the worst of your people over here. You didn't. England didn't send its most industrious and most sympathetic and most intellectual, superior people. They didn't do that. They sent thieves, murderers, liars, cheaters, extortioners, homosexuals. That's what y'all sent to this place. And now, 2025, you got this dude Trump. The face of the border issue is the so-called Latinos. They grabbing up anybody that's like a Latino. If you're a Puerto Rican, they try to deport a Puerto Rican. Wait a minute, Puerto Ricans are nationals of America, right? You got citizens that work hard, pay taxes, they keep their head down, no criminal records, nothing, being grabbed up and tossed up out of here back to a country that America destroyed. If South America wasn't in the state that it's in economically, right, resourceful, resource-wise, them people wouldn't be coming up here, not in droves like that, right? If they had governments that were honest and upright, even on the outside, because America's government is not honest and upright, but on the outside it kind of looked like that because they use their tactics more subvertly. But down there in South America, they purposely destroyed these different countries: Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Panama, you name it, nigga, Brazil, right? You name these different governments. America used their economic hitmen to go down there to destabilize these countries. So people like, yo, we got to get out of here. So the first thing they like, the closest place to go is America, and that's the place to land of opportunity. Everybody want to come here. And now what you seeing this a kickback. So this man, he's a hypocrite. And again, the scripture said, Isaiah 30:5, that they were all ashamed of a people that couldn't what? That couldn't, hey, read it again.
They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them.
Yeah, they can't profit you in no way. They're not going to give you extreme sovereignty. They're not going to give you, you're not going to get the American dream. Very few of you going to get, first of all, the American dream is over anyway. But the whole house, the U.S. citizenship, because once they get that citizenship, it's like gold. The U.S. citizenship, the free access to this place, you're going to be ashamed of the people that couldn't profit you because they couldn't give you true freedom. Because true freedom is only going to come by way of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. And that freedom is the freedom to be sovereign and separate from these heathen nations, man. Read it again.
Isaiah 30:5, they were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be in help nor profit, but a shame, also a reproach.
Read it in the NLT.
All who trust in him will be ashamed. He will not help you. Instead, he will disgrace you.
And that's what he's doing. Right. That's what this cruel, we about to get into the cruel Lord. That's what this cruel Lord is doing. Esau Edom is the cruel Lord, period. But now you got the cruelest of them all, man. Trump. He's sitting up on top. He loves it, bro. He's eating it up every 5 minutes. He's talking about himself. He can't help but talk about how his landmark election got him in the office. You know, here it is, this dude, he's still a felon. He's still a 35-time felon. But he don't got to go to prison, right? He committed all kinds of acts that we don't know about, and he gets to be the leader of America. And that's how you know this place is going down. Because, like, I think Elder Apostle Tahar said it on a live show today. I believe he said it today on a live show. He was saying that basically, like, this dude, Trump, he's not of the same. I'm paraphrasing what he said, but he's not of the same ilk of the political class in America, right? He's like an outsider, right? Supposedly, right? He's a businessman. He don't, outside of running for president and becoming president, he has no political history besides donating to these people, his campaigns. That's all he did. He was never a governor. He was never a mayor. He wasn't a secretary of defense. He wasn't a vice president. And now he got this office. And nobody's asking the question, well, why? Because this dude is going to be the guy to usher in the MOTB, as well as he's going to be sitting at the helm when America is destroyed.
That's right.
He's the king of Babylon. That was it on that?
Yeah, that's it.
I had Psalms 55 and 20. It says, He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords.
America broke every last treaty that it established with the so-called civilized Indian tribes, which are Gadites. Gad didn't break them treaties. Y'all broke them. Right? You encroached on their land when you found it was resource rich. Right? But the words of your mouth are smoother than butter. Oh, we're going to make everything right. Hey, just go. There's a good movie clip where the guy is telling the Gadite, he was like, just move to the reservation. Like, he was like, no, why should I move there? Like, I'm here. The land is ours. And Esau was taking the land at that point. And then he decided to tell Gad what he can do and what he can't do. He found sellouts that would agree with them, and the ones that were fighting against them, he brought war to. So you had the American Indian Wars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All the words that this dude talk is smooth. Trump say the same thing. We're gonna make America great. We're gonna do this for America. Which really, make America great should have just said, make America white again, because that's what they want to do, right? And he wants to look like he's tough on his policies. So what he do? He turned his head. On. Well, he bringing war. That eagle is turned to the left now, towards the arrows now. He's bringing war now. But who is he bringing that war against? Not only is he bringing a trade war, he just started a trade war today. 25% tax on Canada, 25% tax on Mexico, and 10% tariff tax on China's goods. Right? So he just started a trade war, and he's going to turn his head to Europe. But when it comes to immigration, what did he do? He turned his head to you Jakes, man. The same ones Biden let in, he's turning against you now. Right? And that was on purpose. They opened up them borders. They made them borders porous during the Biden administration so they could do what they're doing today.
That's right.
That's exactly what it is. Y'all don't see it, though. It's like, hey, you're playing chess. He ain't playing checkers up there. I sacrifice one man so I can make two different moves off that one man that I just sacrificed. Well, that's what Biden was. And he don't care. He just played a role. That's why when Trump was doing all that talking at the inauguration, what was Biden doing? He was talking shit about Biden. Biden was just sitting there like, yep. Harris was just sitting there like, yep, proud as fuck. Because they know that we're all in the same game. They all in the same game.
Right.
Right? So these words that these dudes speak, they're soft words. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. But in reality, war was in his heart. He's plotting how I'm going to make war. There's a lot of shit happening. Y'all see what happened last night in Philadelphia?
With the plane crash?
Yeah. Whole fucking plane. It looked like a missile. At first I was like, man, that's a fucking missile. Because I ain't seen no plane parts when they did the flyover today. It was basically empty and there's a bunch of burned cars and the streets was fucked up. It looked like a missile. They claim it was a plane. But that shit was moving way too fast. But who knows? We don't know.
Right.
But the point of the matter is that I ain't never seen aviation had these many problems in my whole 46 years of this earth. I ain't never seen that. Now, plane accidents do happen. They have happened in the past and in the present. But the shit that's going on today, like, come on, bro.
Yep.
More to come.
And meanwhile,
back
to back. In the same week. In the same week, they just had the they just dealing with the Washington D.C. shit 2 days ago.
God.
Now you got this shit. It's supposed to have been a medevac plane. Had a 6-year-old kid on there that was supposedly a 6-year-old kid. Remember that number 6, because that's that man's number, right? And he just came from getting surgery and shit, and then that is dead. It's back in the spirit world. But then you got all that happening. Meanwhile, you got a black bitch in Pakistan acting up. Y'all heard about her?
Yeah, I see
That bitch is fucking crazy, bro. You got the black woman over there. You ain't got just a black woman. No, you got a nigga woman in Pakistan. Making a fucking. She's become a star.
What else would it be?
She become a fucking star, a nigga woman, bro.
Yo, it's crazy, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody's like, yo, she need to get the fuck up out of there, but she end up dead over there.
Yeah.
With that attitude and that sass, one word of sass, cut your tongue out. You know, she got that sass, but you know, the point of the matter is that you trusted a man that historically has never been able to have been trusted.
That's right.
And that's what we're saying. Like this is the man. So when you look at this whole immigration thing, that's nothing but the beginning of Jacob's trouble. And last year, what was the title for the last year? The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And just because it didn't happen last year, don't mean it ain't gonna happen. It still happens. It just culminates. And so we in that time right now. You got something? You got something? No?
No, I don't have nothing.
You can speak too, brother, if you got something on your mind. You got
No, you got it.
Got it.
I'm looking for that pizza that says, if you're for his prophet, he will laugh at
They
you.
go to the brother Ariel, I'm gonna get it. Second Esdras, chapter I think it's in 14. Like 6. If it ain't there, then it's 13. You check 13. Second Esdras.
Second Ezra 14:6 reads, "These words shall thou
I'm
declare."
sorry, Sirach. Ecclesiastes.
Sirach? Okay.
Ecclesiastes.
Oh,
14.
yes.
Try
I was
14 and
looking
you
at-
try 13.
13. Yeah, I think it's 13. Yeah, it's 13.
Get him.
Ecclesiasticus 13 and 4.
Oh, okay. Ecclesiastes.
Well, you could even start at 3.
13:3. Ecclesiastes 13:3. The rich man hath done wrong, and yet he threateneth withal.
That's right, and that we were going into, before, Esau, Edom, he established this land with this, well, not this land, he established Babylon the Great, aka America, through what? Through violence, through murder, through deceit, but yet he threatens to what? To oppress the people of the land that were originally here, and everybody else that's against him, especially the children of Israel. You got it, brother.
Okay. The rich man hath done wrong, and yet he threateneth withal. The poor is wrong, and he must entreat also.
That's right, and that the poor being, the children of Israel. They're being wrong, and yet, even if they are so-called citizens or residents of this place, man, Esau's making it almost nearly impossible for them to even defend themselves, and it's gonna be like that, hey, all the way through Yahweh's return.
It's that black bitch in Pakistan. They using this bitch
Yeah,
as
she
a
got like
fucking,
an attitude.
yeah,
and
they
shit,
using it
like,
as a publicity stunt. You got it, brother. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got it, bro.
She's got that bitch walking around with her fucking bag. She's walking around with her fucking big ass suitcase. This bitch crazy. She went from New York City to fucking Pakistan, bro, acting like a black bitch. Like she ain't even humbled or nothing. She just act like a nigga woman, bro.
Gotta be.
She said that her and that dude gonna get married. They gonna move. They gonna have a baby. We gonna have a baby. We gonna live in Dubai. That's what she said. She said she gonna pick Pakistan up with $100,000.
Bitch can't even spell Dubai. Spell Dubai. She can't even spell it.
She barely can spell
I
Pakistan.
want to go there.
She crazy too, bro. Like she ain't all the way
she's
there.
not there. Hell
Yeah,
no.
she ain't there. I'm sorry, you got it, brother.
Yep. Ecclesiastes 14, verse 4. If thou be for his prophet, he will use thee.
Yeah, you see that with these artists
Mhm.
and these celebrities.
13
They
full slide.
they really get that. You really see that. Like a lot of times when you ain't famous, you don't see that on that level. Esau used these so-called celebrities for his propaganda and his doctrines that he to push to the world. And then once they old or once they fall out of usefulness, he just spits on them, shits on them.
That's right.
And that's how Esau do you, man. He ain't gonna be trusted. But time after time again, our people line up with this man, thinking that you can see the best in him. He's gonna see the best in you, and that's never gonna happen. That's why in Trump cabinet today, it ain't no niggas in that cabinet today.
Not this time.
Now that's a bunch of Edomites and Elamites, heathens, straight up heathens. No niggas, right? Very few. I think Marco Rubio is up in there, but he's a sellout. He's a straight up Cuban coon, man. You got it, bro.
Even in the day of the inauguration, man, they had it indoors and shit, and they had that painting on the wall of like when George Washington and them was, establishing it.
What it was called.
Yeah, and then they panned the camera around the whole spot, and it was nothing but Edomites, man.
A sea of Edomites. That's all it was. A sea of Edomites. That's all it was, man. Inducting the newest warlock again. Well, he's not new, but re-inducting a warlock back into that high seat.
That's right.
And that pen is his wine. That he's signing, that marker he keeps signing and shit with, that's his wine, his magic wine. Go ahead.
If thou be for his profit, he will use thee, but if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee. If thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yea, he will make thee bare, and will not be sorry for it.
Yeah, he's gonna take everything you got, everything you still gonna earn with this dude, all that shit's gonna be gone. Look at Michael Jackson, nigga died in debt. Fred, what's his nigga name? Red Fox died in debt. Michael man, what's his name? Prince. Right? Those are great examples. Richard Pryor.
Roll call.
Yes. Ain't nothing but a roll call of losers, man.
Yeah.
Because you a loser because you trusted in this man and he didn't benefit you. Yeah, for a while, because see, Esau plays the long game. Jake plays the short game. Like you want the here and now, like Luther Vandross. But Esau, he'll wait you out, man. Years, decades. Michael Jackson had you niggas drinking Pepsi and Coca-Cola, and that nigga never drank not one can of that shit.
Ain't that a bitch?
You know what I'm saying? That nigga Bill Cosby had you niggas eating pork, calling it Jello, and he ain't never took one spoonful of that shit, you know? Right? They use these people to destroy you, man. And then when they done with you, they make a mockery of you. Bill Cosby became a drug rapist. The nigga Michael Jackson was a ultra pedophile. Here it is, this nigga had a storied career. You would think somebody had been in the industry for damn near 50 years of his life. As a child, he started, bro. And this nigga had different evolutions of his stardom. He was a child star, a teenage star, a young man star.
Then became a creepy star.
Yeah. But see, Esau did that to him.
That's right.
When the niggas start wisening up, start buying shit that he ain't supposed to buy, start asking the questions he ain't supposed to ask, they get you up out of there, yo. Right. You don't get too many chances with Esau. You get one chance to turn your back against him, and he gonna shit on you. Look what they doing to Diddy.
I was just thinking that, yo.
Look what they doing to him. And he's a mockery now. But all them celebrities go to the freak offs, man. That ain't nothing new. They been freaking off. They don't just freak off in the music industry. They do it in the athletic industry. They do it in the movie industry, the TV industry, the corporate industry. They always do that shit. They do that so they can have something over you. But nobody listens to the guy when he tells you this shit. And even these celebrities try to tell you but so much, and you still don't listen. Right? They use that nigga Diddy during the time of Barack Obama. Vote or die. This nigga really having you thinking that if I don't vote, I'ma die. And it was a public campaign. He didn't even create that campaign. It was thrust onto him. He didn't come up with that term, vote or die. That was a publicity stunt to get you niggas at the poll to make it seem like whoever the leader was had control over you. Because you just can't be the president and you're not charismatic. You gotta be charismatic. It's certain things you gotta have, man. That nigga Trump got all them numbers. Barack Obama had all them numbers. Bush, Clinton had all them numbers. Had that nigga Bill Clinton on the Arsenio Hall show fake playing a saxophone, bro. And you niggas said he was black because he was on the Arsenio Hall show. Don't you know his publicity people set that up? Because at the time, Arsenio Hall was the most popular late night show on television, man. They ain't put that nigga on Letterman. They ain't put that nigga on no other, the Johnny Carson show. Yeah, they put that nigga straight on Arsenio Hall because they knew that whoever watched this show, they gonna go out and vote for this guy. Oh, he's so cool. And what he do when he get in the office? He turned his hooks onto you people.
That's right.
Created the crime bill. Put you niggas in prison for decades and centuries at a time. Right, the drug bill. Right? All that shit, man. And then and they get to walk off into the sunset like nothing happened. But what we left with? Utter destruction. So he don't just use these celebrities, you average people got used. You so-called Latinos and Negroes that voted for this man. We didn't vote. He ain't turned everything Trump is doing, we expect him to do. We knew it was coming. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai Shai. We don't try. Hey, the scripture says what? Get Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10.
This the book of Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 12 and 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Yeah, you jakes don't believe that you have enemies. You think this man is your friend because they smile in your face. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. Backstab. He wants to take our place. Yeah. He wants to be the preeminent nation on the earth. He wants to continue to be in perpetuity the people that rules this place, man. Mm-hmm. But he know we have a short time. That window is short, brothers. 4 years ain't no time.
Hell yeah.
It ain't no time at all. 3 years from now, Lord willing, we still here. We're gonna be talking about the same shit. Like, yo, didn't we see this 4 years ago? We told you niggas 3 years ago. But I don't see it happen. I got a feeling that Yahweh Shah's coming soon, bro. Hopefully. And that's just my hope.
That's right, God.
I ain't telling, there ain't no doubt, that's just my hope. Right? Because the way shit is going right now, bro, this year, it's crazy.
It's just been like 2 weeks and this motherfucker's, doing
out
all
of pocket,
sort of shit.
All kinds of shit. The nigga said he did things that an average president, it would take 4 years to do. He did it in 2 weeks, bro. He did it in 2 fucking weeks, bro.
That's right, man.
And the war, we gotta wait. The war is coming, as well as the chip is coming. Those two things right there, man, it's gonna be quick. It's gonna be quick, man. He's an enemy. He's making America an enemy to his allies right now, bro. Mm-hmm. For no reason.
And that's prophecy.
Yeah, all that's for prophecy, right?
All that's prophecy. Yeah.
That's the reason, but the logical reason, a man's thinking like, why he doing that? Because, hey, the Lord's wrapping this shit up. It's time to go home. And nobody mentioned the drones, the so-called drones, which they were chariots. Right before he got into office, the chariots was going crazy, right? And they chalked that up to they said that it was some scientific testing going on, and that's it. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know that the Lord coming back, man.
That's right.
You got it, bro.
Verse 12, Ecclesiasticus 12 and verse 11, it says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass.
So this is the Lord warning us about our enemies, because we have enemies, especially of the nation of Edom, the whole nation of Edom.
That's right.
They are our enemies, man. They're not our friends. They don't like us, and we shouldn't like them. Don't mean that you go knock them upside the head between a wash and dry. No, it just means that, hey, I know what I'm doing, so let me manage myself while I'm around these people. I'm gonna hide my hand, because this nigga ain't finna get me.
Don't trust him.
That's right. It says, and thou shalt know that his rust. Oh, Salaki, let me read that again from the top. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 11, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
His evil don't go nowhere. Just because it lays dormant for a time don't mean it went somewhere. Mm-hmm. It's still there. Yeah. And all it takes is the right environment in the right situation, and it'll pop out. And that's what's happening right now. Them Edomite horns are popping out. They're going to get even more longer. They go up like this, and they curve, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That hatred, that ancient hatred that Esau's had for you Israelites. Why isn't it? Why aren't they doing ICE raids in Chinatown right now? You think it ain't no fucking illegals in Chinatown? Why they not doing raids in Little Italy? Think it ain't no illegal Italians over here? Right? Little Ukraine, little Germany. Right? Why they turning it on Jake? Because this man know his time is up. Right?
That's right.
And they deporting anybody and everybody, and they ain't taking long to get you up off the continent. They putting motherfuckers on military air flights, dropping your ass. Colombia try to be tough. They heard them terrorists coming like, no. And we'll take them. And it's hell over there, brother. They may got some fine ass women over there, but they ain't importing them bitches over here, huh? And them women, they gotta sell pussy at a discount rate. Fine as they is over there, bro. But it ain't the women. The women ain't keeping you over. You said you shaking your head. No, brother. I know what you like, brother. You love them chicks, brother.
I ain't going over there. Fuck that.
Jake, like I ain't going over there.
I'd rather be without over here.
Yeah, for real.
Than go over there.
But
I ain't
you
getting
see,
no passport.
but you see, that's the thing.
Definitely.
People, that's how the people in the world think, bro.
Yep, that's how they think.
They think like, look, I don't want to stay here. I want to go to America. I want to stay there. Fuck that, because over here, ain't no assurity of life over here. Shit is fucked up over here.
That's why when you sent the message on the WhatsApp, that was what I thought about. Because I was on my bike headed somewhere, and I was like, women, your cousin or whoever that's going through that, they expect to come over here and live happily ever after.
Yep.
And then when shit go to the left, it's like shocking to them.
Yep.
This ain't the land of the free and the home of the brave.
But see, we know that though. We know that. We're here.
They learn that the hard way.
Yeah, we're here. Like,
We
so
know.
to us, it's no surprise that
It
the
ain't
shit
no
happening the way it's
surprise.
happening.
Hell
Because
no.
we here. We know
We
that the
know
streets.
better.
We know the streets ain't paved with gold. We know that
Yep.
we know that every opportunity is not for every U.S. citizen.
It ain't.
We live with the devil.
Yeah, we
Every
live with the
day.
devil. We
This is
know
hell.
what he is, man.
Yeah, we know this is hell. Micah 2:10. We know this is not our place of rest.
Yeah, we don't. This ain't no fucking love boat.
But you jakes that come over here, men and women, thinking you coming to paradise, you get your wake-up call. I got a quick precept.
Bring it out.
This is Jeremiah 17, verse 5, and it's under the heading, Wisdom from the Lord. This is wisdom from Yahweh Shai. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shai, cursed be the man that trusteth in man.
Yeah.
You can't trust in man. You can't trust in Trump. You can't trust in this devil. He's saying one thing out the front of his mouth,
Yeah.
but you best believe behind the scenes,
Yeah,
he doing some left-handed shit,
big time, left
Big
hand.
time.
Big time.
you know?
That brother's right.
And it comes out. Once he gets off that podium and goes behind his desk or wherever him and his fucking wife go, his cronies, that's when all the left-handed shit comes out. And we bring this to you and telling you, don't trust him. What's that?
trust him.
Remember that Public Enemy song?
Don't trust it.
trust
Can't trust it.
Can't trust it.
Can't trust
That
it.
should be that nigga theme song.
Yeah, for real. But instead, YMCA's his theme song,
Yeah.
the gay song.
The gay song.
This dude, because he's a homosexual. He ain't laying no pipe to Malena. He ain't laying no piss night.
He look like a fucking man.
I don't know what that is. It's a demon.
For real, bro.
That's a demon that hovers
Yeah.
over this nigga. I seen a bitch when she was younger. She looked like a witch back then. Yeah.
Shit is something else.
But the point of the matter is that you can't trust this man. And this is what we're trying to tell you. The only one we can trust in is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah.
That's it.
That's right.
And our people need to trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Not man. You put your trust, the scripture said, cursed is he that put his trust in man and make it flesh his arm, meaning his power. Because this man can't deliver you.
Can't
Remember
do
when,
nothing.
I don't know if y'all remember back during Trump's first time in office around 2017, Puerto Rico had this devastating event happen to it. And the women, the Puerto Rican women, was on the news begging Trump to have mercy on them. And this nigga threw y'all motherfuckers or rolls of paper towel. He didn't bring no money to y'all. He didn't bring no deliverance to y'all.
And he literally threw it too.
He just tossed that shit to the
Tossed
nigga.
that shit like
And then
that.
his woman, the succubus, she had a jacket on that says nobody cares.
That's right.
Why would she wear that going to go there? And she didn't even give a fuck. Because she was telling the truth. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about you people on this side here, except Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. But you don't want to turn back to the Lord. Give me the precept where it says, all thy lovers have forsaken me. And then the other brother get it might be in the same chapter, where it says, all thy, who shall bemoan thee?
Jeremiah 30 and verse. Jeremiah 30 and verse 14, it says, all thy lovers have forsaken thee, they seek thee not, for I have wounded thee with a wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of the cruel one, for the multitude of thine iniquities, because thy sins were increased.
And all our lovers were these different nations, right? We love these nations. We want to go seek after their idols, and they were cool with it. They were like, "Oh yeah, come join us. We like this," right? The whole time they were plotting to overthrow you. They left you, and the Lord he hit us. He hit us like a cruel one for what? For all our iniquity. The reason why we had to be amongst these nations is because of our evil and our wickedness that we were doing in the sight of the Lord. We pick up some bullshit ass idol and we bring it back to Israel, and we take it to the, niggas, they take it to the ultimate level, bro. You don't just got a little statue of Molech and no, nigga, you drew a whole fucking monument to this nigga and you started throwing your kids, burning them.
Ain't that?
You know, that's what Jake was doing, right? You wasn't just doing ritualistic sodomy. You said, fuck that, I'm gonna do this in my regular life. Take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Why? Because that's what Jake be doing. And so what? The Lord let these nations get over on us, man. Bring the other scripture out.
Jeremiah 15 verse 5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem, or who shall bemoan thee?
Ain't none of these nations bemoaning Jake right now. All them Jake that's being deported, tossed up out of here head first. Ain't nobody saying, man, we need to stop that. It's just other Jake women crying. Like these same Latino women that love the white man. They love Esau. Jesus, they love Blanco. Right? Now Blanco tossing your fucking ass out of there. Now you want to try to join together with your brothers in the Southern Kingdom. Oh, what are black people? Why you're not standing up for us? Because niggas don't give a fuck. Y'all ain't give a fuck. Yeah. Y'all thought y'all was white. You got, here it is, Maria got a whole host of fucking kids in a house. This bitch thinks she white. She hit the box. Yeah. She hit the box on the application and say she white. Bitch, you ain't white. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna benefit from that. Now this nigga tossing you out, now you crying.
And if I might add, the elder brother from South Carolina did a lesson this morning. I called it Jamaicans, Haitians, and Bahamians. They getting tossed too. ICE is looking for them too. So it ain't just the Southern Kingdom.
Northern Kingdom.
Ain't just the Northern Kingdom. It's the Southern Kingdom too.
Yeah, I saw a list. I didn't catch the screen catcher. But I saw a list of all the different Caribbean nations that they want to get the fuck up out of here. And all the people on the list.
Rihanna.
Yeah, well, she's a citizen.
Trinidad and Tobago, all the islands, man.
Yep.
She got the money to get out.
So beware.
But those people a lot of you Jakes that's playing this game, right? You thought America was the land of opportunity. Like I like this song by this group called Black Star, and my man Mos Def said, "America, the land of opportunities, mirages and camouflages," because that's what this place is.
It's a mirage.
It's a mirage. It's a camouflage, right? It's not really the land of freedom.
It's not.
It's a slave. It's one of the largest, if not the most largest slave plantation on earth. Right. Because the people that are in it are slaves, especially the people on this side right here.
Yep.
Okay, we telling you the way to true freedom is through Yahweh Bashim and Yahweh Shah. And freedom don't consist of extreme liberty. I could just do what I want to do. No. Right? Freedom pertains to being who you are, being a sovereign. Right? As the second homeless person we see, me and the brothers out there in town last week, some homeless dude walked by talking shit.
Oh yeah.
And the brother said he got his whole life in them two bags. That nigga, he's a bum. I just saw one walking right now, like, yeah. But that's America, see? Some people don't. I mean, I'll never forget. It was this woman from the Philippines. She worked at Walgreens in my neighborhood, and she said, man, before I came to America, I thought that the streets were paved with gold. She literally said this to me. I never forget it. She's like, I thought the streets were paved with gold. I thought they didn't have any homeless people here, like in the Philippines. Because when I got here, it was way more. She want to go back to the Philippines. She don't even work at Walmart anymore. Where she work at, but she was telling me that shit. I know she was real nice too, man. Nice lady, man. You know, she was sweet. She was just like she was cool, man. She got a disabled son. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for her to live. And then she got to live in this world, in America, and she's struggling. She's like, I could have stayed in the Philippines with my family.
Ain't no sympathy here, especially with Trump. Trump, zero sympathy, zero compassion. He's straight hard. That's a real nigga right there. You know,
That's a real.
that's the real one.
He is a
the
nigga.
real
He's a
McCoy.
truth.
And that's
It's
why
only
the
gonna
Lord-
get worse.
Yep, it's only gonna get worse. And that's why the Lord put him in that spot per Daniel 4:17.
Yep.
Because
Per Isaiah 3:19.
Yep.
He's the cruel Lord. Go ahead, brothers.
Right, you were doing that one?
Yeah, I'm done. Yep.
Back in Ecclesiastes 13 and 5, it says, if thou have anything, he will live with thee. He will make thee bear and not be sorry for
That's what he
it.
did to Gad.
Mhm.
That's exactly what he did to Gad. Gad taught him how to wash, clean, hunt, right? Taught him the land, to traverse the land. Taught him the ancient holistic ways. And what Esau do, turned it against you, destroyed you. Go ahead.
Right. And put thee in hope.
And he not sorry for it. With that nigga Biden, he was screaming, "We're sorry! It happened! It was bad!" But they ain't change it. They ain't change those change none. You got Gadites in 2025 that never had running water for the last 30, 40 years. Never had running water. And you know it get cold on them reservations, man.
Yeah.
And it's the most arid land. It ain't got shit going. You can't grow nothing on that land. It's fucked up, man. You got Gad living in fucking shacks. And nobody cares.
Kwanzaa huts.
Yeah, there was a...
What's that? What's a
Remember Kwanzaa huts?
No.
On the Big Island, PTA. That's what the
Oh,
soldiers.
yeah.
You've been up there, right?
Yeah, I've been.
Yeah, they made out of tin.
Yeah. It's worse than that. It's worse than that on the reservations.
The wind blows right through them.
Yep.
And you can hear everything. If a
Yep.
mouse run by, you can hear the mouse running
Yep.
by the fucking Kwanzaa hut.
Yep.
It's just made out of nothing.
Yep. That's how Gad been living for decades, centuries. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say in that in the American Prime, there was a scene where some woman that had been captured and shit was telling the American soldier like, oh, yeah, these people deserve to be able to live in the land, without getting slaughtered and whatever and chased after. And then the soldier was like, oh, yeah, I know. But, and then I don't remember exactly how he worded, but pretty much the sentiment was like, yeah, I know, but they still gonna get killed. You know, like we still gonna take this land, and the U.S. is still gonna do what they're gonna do. You know, and that's the sentiment now, man. Esau don't give a fuck about Jake, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, man. No matter what you do or where you stand in this society, Esau is not for your benefit. And if they gotta go and destroy some of your people to make this place, or all your people to make this place better for their stands, they're gonna do it, man. No matter if they gotta break laws, nothing.
They don't care, bro. This man don't care. You gonna see how much he truly don't give a fuck about these people on his side right here.
Yeah, these motherfuckers talking all this shit about, oh, it's illegal this, it's illegal that, they're breaking the law this, breaking the law that. But take a look at all the laws that they themselves have established, man. You got laws that they established with NATO and the UN, laws against humanity and shit, and all of them laws Esau broke to establish America, man, and even to maintain it. They keep our people oppressed, they kill us slowly with their food, their pharmaceuticals, all of that stuff. And what they do, they just sweep it under the rug, like fuck it. At least it's not our people. And even their own people, man, they be destroying, man. So it's like Esau is a straight up devil, man. That's why the scriptures say, if he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of himself, for he is the father of it, man.
Yeah, he's a liar and the father of it. He's the father of lie. He's incapable of telling the truth, man. Right? The truth is like kryptonite to him. Just like sin and iniquity is a kryptonite to us. Israelites. The truth is like the worst thing for an Edomite to handle. They can't deal with that. They start bugging out, man. when you start bringing the truth about anything out, especially about his or her deeds, man.
That's right.
They want to get away from it. They want to, and they have the option here. They can just walk away, right? They'll just walk away and ignore it like it never happened. But you can't walk away from judgment of the Lord. You can't run away from a judgment of Yahweh Shah. You've been a vagabond, a fugitive, and a vagabond in the earth for a long time, man.
That's right. It's like, I don't know if you saw that. I think it was like in Fox somewhere in the States, where, you know, there was a Judah, and he was like, oh, well, you know, if you really get technical, like, these people are not illegal because they were here first before the colonizers. And then there was a Edomite, and he kept trying to interrupt him, like, oh, are you really going to get into that? Are we really going to get into that? Blah, blah, blah. Like, just trying to brush off the whole narrative that the guy was trying to bring up. Like, look, they were here before you even fucking kick them out. You know?
Yeah, that's what they do.
But Esau just like to, like the scriptures say, and concerning oppression, they speak lawfully or something.
Psalm 73.
I'll get it real quick.
Are y'all good? Still where you at? Psalm
Psalm
73. The whole chapter is good, but just look for the verse where it says they speak lawfully concerning oppression. They speak lawfully.
73. Yeah, right here. 9, 10, 8. This is Psalm 73, verse 8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily.
They speak proudly. Oh, that happened so long ago. Why we worried about that? We're better off now. Yeah, but you're still in the driver's seat.
Yeah, they always say that.
You know what I mean? Oh, it happened slavery was 400 years ago. No, it wasn't. We still in slavery today. We still being oppressed today.
All day.
It just because we ain't in chattel right now, let one of us go to prison. That's chattel slavery, nigga.
That's right.
That's chattel slavery. That's disgusting. It's the worst.
And this slavery today is worse than when we was in chains, because we have the illusion of freedom. Yeah. Jake has the illusion of thinking he can. Jake still think he can be whatever he want to be.
Yeah,
nigga,
that's not true.
You can't be whatever you want to be.
It's never been true.
Never been true.
As this rapper, this little boy said, "I want to be the president of the United States," and that nigga, Killer Mike, told that nigga, hey, maybe you should have a more realistic dream.
That's right.
And they got mad at this nigga for saying that shit, but he was telling the truth, because you're never gonna be a president, bro.
That's right.
Y'all saw Barack Obama and thought, if I could be like Barack Obama, I'm gonna be like Barack Obama. Nah, nigga, Barack Obama's a Hamite, and he's a warlock. You gotta be tapped in, man. You ain't tapped in. You just a nigga in the ghetto.
And he's a sellout.
The most you can be is the most you can ever be in a political scheme is a council member, a councilman, a mayor, maybe a congressman. I wouldn't even say a senator, because you really gotta be bent over to be a senator.
Spoke in the wheel.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But they'll give the mayorship to anybody. They don't give a fuck. They gave him Marion Barry. That nigga was a whole crackhead.
That's low level.
It is low level.
Yeah.
But they try you out. They try to see how corrupt you can get. That's why that nigga Mayor Adams, he about to get off. Right? But then that other Spanish boy, they try to play it big and playing between nations. Now he's in jail for 11 years.
Yeah, they gave him jail time. I saw that.
He was crying and shit like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you wanted to play this political game, and you didn't have the cojones to really play that political game. You didn't do something that they told you to do. And I told you, Esau don't give you chances, bro.
That's right.
Once you turn your back on Esau, he turned his back cold on you, man. And you're not above him sacrificing either. That senator got sacrificed for a reason. Like just like they got that LGBT senator up out of there. They kicked his ass up out of there. I think he was a congressman. They kicked his ass the fuck out. He'll never be able to run for politics again. Because he was nothing but a DEI hire anyway. And you know how Trump feels about DEI, man.
That's right.
They dropped the QT, LGBTQ. They dropped the TQ off of the LGB thing now. Now it's just LGB. Ain't no TQ plus shit. That shit is done with. That's over with. All that shit is done away with. You know what I mean? Oh, we so scared that we don't have any rights. No, nobody asked you to be a fucking Rebus.
Yeah, you know what QT stands for? I'm not even gonna say.
Yeah, it's queer trans.
Yeah.
Plus community. Yeah, queer trans plus. Yeah. They dropped that shit off. Oh, and they just the niggas so hardcore, bro. They got rid of Black History Month. They're not celebrating Black History Month in the military no more. All that shit is over.
Good.
No more Black History Month.
'Cause it was
Showing you how
BS
they don't give
anyway.
a fuck about you, Jake, man.
You niggas always, Jake is always at the head of everything that's bad in this country.
And always the last to know.
Yeah.
Always the
Niggas
last
is
to
always
know.
last to know.
Always
How's
the
the hard
last
say
to
that?
know.
Niggas the last to know everything.
Always
But
last
see,
to
we
know.
out here telling them first, and nobody's listening. Look,
They don't
I don't give
listen.
a fuck. Fuck these niggas, man. Hey, that's why the longer, as you brothers mature in this truth and age in this truth, bro, you gonna start saying, fuck these niggas, man.
I'm already there.
Even with the niggas that's getting deported.
I'm there. I got
I
it
mean,
bad too.
for the Lord's gonna watch over the brothers.
Lord
right?
willing, yes.
I know he's gonna watch over the brothers.
Absolutely.
But anybody outside of this brotherhood, bro, it's fuck you, man.
That's right.
Fuck you
gotta be.
niggas, man.
It's
Fuck you
gotta be.
niggas, niggettes, you spiggers and spigettes.
It's gotta
Fuck
be.
y'all, man.
Because they'll drag you down with him.
Yeah.
You trying to save this nigga,
Yeah.
and he want to take you where he at.
Yeah.
You telling him it's no good over
Yeah.
there. It's bad. This nigga pulling you with him.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Come on, nah,
no,
bro.
nigga. That ain't it.
That ain't it, chief. Go ahead.
Right. And they're the same, they're the same Jakes, man, that
Yep.
refuse, to hear Yahweh Shem Yahushai's mercy,
They
man.
get that precept of lifting up a prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Con.
Ecclesiasticus 13:6, it says, if he have need of thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee.
He'll lie to you. Everything's gonna be good, man. Don't worry, man. Anything you want, you can get. I'll give you everything you want, man. Oh, you want some Louis Vuitton? Don't even worry about paying for it. I got a friend. He'll send you the day's collection right now. Don't worry about it. Anything you want. Put the armor on your shoulder. Go ahead.
It says, and put thee in hope,
Yeah.
he will speak thee fair
Yeah.
and say, what one is thou?
Hey, buddy, what you want, man? Name your price.
Yep.
Jake get all humble.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to ask for too much. Nigga, you should have asked for 300 million. That's all you want? That's not. I'll give you 4.
So Jake started rubbing his hands
Yeah,
together. and
like
shit.
baby. Like,
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they start rubbing them fucking hands
Yeah.
like baby and shit.
Nigga
And
through.
any number that you give Esau is always gonna be a low ball. Because
Yeah.
the nigga got everything.
You got
Hell
everything.
yeah.
Well, you didn't ask for the right shit. You end up getting low balled, man.
That's right.
You want 3 million? You want 3 million? Oh, that's nothing. You want 40 million? That's nothing. You want $1 billion? That's nothing.
That's
But know that whatever you ask for,
You're gonna have to do
you're
the
gonna pay a
more.
hefty price for it.
Right,
So
hefty price.
you be careful what you ask for,
Yep.
because it's a price that comes with it.
That's right.
You got it, bro.
It says, verse 7, and he will shame thee by his meats until he have drawn thee dry twice or thrice.
Yea, thrice.
And at the last he will laugh at thee to scorn afterwards. And when he seeth thee, he will forsake thee
What you
and
think?
shake his head at thee.
What you think happened to Diddy right now? Everybody laughing at him. He laughed this nigga to scorn. He saw it shaking his head. I'm like, always knew that nigga wasn't shit. The whole time, but 30 years you propped this nigga up. And he did everything that you asked and then some.
and then some.
And then look, now he just laughed to scorn. His family is fucked up. His name is Mud, right? He can't. Nobody wants to be his friend. His kids are fucking abandoned. Them houses are going into foreclosure. He's done.
He's finished.
All because he trusted in this man, Esau.
You
Edom.
read Jeremiah 17:5.
Bring
Not
that out,
just
bro.
a man. Jeremiah 11 verse 14. Therefore, pray not for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them. For I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble.
And that's what the Lord told Jeremiah. And that's words for us too. When we see you niggas getting rolled on, hey, we ain't praying the Lord deliver you. We ain't praying the Lord have mercy on you niggas. No. Because all you want to do is wax worse and rebel. Right? So, fuck you, man. And the Lord ain't going to hear the prayer for you niggas. Right? The Lord going to hear the prayer for brothers and sisters.
And that's who we pray for now.
But outside of that, hey, these
No,
niggas,
no.
fuck these niggas, man. You thought you had it all, now you got nothing. You trusted in this man, and you trusted in the shadow of Egypt, and it failed you. You refused to hear Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Refuse.
So when this judgment happens, and it is happening, hey, fuck you, man.
Mm-hmm.
You niggas, like the brothers brought it out, man, it ain't just the Northern Kingdom that's getting it right now. They deserve it too, because them niggas are super idol worshippers, but the Southern Kingdom getting it too.
Hard.
And eventually it's going to stop turning to the people that's from these other countries, and just like they do in Gad, They're gonna turn their head to you so-called African Americans, colors.
Yep.
You gonna be in there because that's why he letting y'all niggas get violent and wild. He gonna get tired of you niggas running these cities with machine guns and stealing and doing whatever the fuck you want to do. Those days are over. Right? You niggas gonna be terrorists. You're gonna be deemed terrorists, man. And they gonna get you the fuck up out of here. Toss you into a concentration camp. Toss you into
just kill you.
that too.
Yeah.
Or toss your ass into a military uniform and take your ass head first to to the Middle East to die in a dust bowl, nigga.
Yeah.
I got a niece, and she's joining the military.
Oh no.
But you know what? I ain't even tell her the truth. I ain't stop her. She already signed the paperwork. I try to give her some positive advice. You know what I'm saying? But after that, I was like, you know what?
Alive.
Yeah, that's it. I said, hey, you know what?
Shit.
I started to tell her, don't take the chip. But I was like, you know what? Hey, the Lord will be with you, Lord willing. Yeah, that's all. That was it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You want to join this man military now? Bro, you're not going to have the life that you think you want.
The Lord delivering her up,
Yeah.
giving her up to it.
Yeah.
You through. Now is not the time to join the military. 'Cause if you do, bye.
Yeah, but I couldn't tell her, hey, don't do it because she already signed the paperwork. She already there.
Yeah, she already.
Now, if the Lord wanted to go, she'll go. If he don't want her to go, she won't go.
That's it.
If he wanted to stay in, she'll stay in. But the point of the matter is that is not a great investment, you know, because America's about to be destroyed. But it's okay. The draft is coming anyway. So a lot of you men and women, you want to play thug, you want to play soldier on these streets, nigga? You want to, I'm a murderer, nigga. I got all these numbers, nigga. I got body. Okay, nigga. Okay. All right. Ali Akbar and Muhammad and them niggas over there, death is nothing to them. They see it every day, nigga.
And they shoot back.
Yeah, and they shoot good too.
And
They shoot good. They shoot.
Yeah.
They make direct hits, nigga.
Even the kids.
Yeah, they make direct hits, nigga. You a gang. All this shooting sideways shit. You can do that shit in Afghanistan and Iraq, and you can do that shit in Kuwait, nigga. You want to shoot sideways? You want to do it? Ain't no drive-bys in the military, nigga. It's head up, nigga. Head up. And you ain't just gonna be fighting Ali Akbar either. You gonna be fighting Karushnikov. You gonna be fighting motherfucking Ching Chong Ping Pong. Real niggas, man.
Men with families and
Yep.
shit.
They trying to make it home, so they looking like, look, let me kill you, the enemy, nigga.
Yeah.
And they gonna put you niggas right at the front. Operation Get Behind the Darkies, right at the front.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get no special job, nigga. You gonna be infantry, nigga.
And as weird as it sounds, if you watch videos, those guys in the Middle East are running around shooting. They look reckless, but there's a little order to them.
Yeah.
They're not trying to be killed. They trying to kill, but they're not trying to be killed.
Yeah.
So they running, they ducking, they running behind buildings. So there's a purpose to that madness.
Yeah, niggas been running around the city with a fucking shiesty mask on and a Nike tech suit on, thinking that he's a fucking a purveyor of death, a Navy SEAL, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you trash. You trash, nigga, you out of here. So now, what's going to happen? The war is coming.
Real war.
The real war, the third world war, the third war. And it's coming quick. Go ahead, Khan.
Jeremiah 7 and verse 23, it says, but this thing commanded I them, saying, obey my voice, and I will be your power, and ye shall be my people, and walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well unto you. But they hearkened not, nor inclined their ears, but walked in the counsels and the imaginations of their evil hearts, and went backward and not forward. And this is what we see our people doing, man. Again, you know, instead of turning to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for repentance and you know, doing what's good, what's right, you know, Jay keep running to these fucking idols, man. You know, you praying to whoever the fuck you praying, whether it be Allah, whether it be Jesus Christ, or any of these fucking idols, man. Hey, that's not gonna deliver you.
Nope. It ain't delivering you niggas out of the jail cells, from these immigration camps. It ain't delivering you from death. It's gonna deliver you to death. It's gonna deliver you to these camps. Because these idols can't help you.
That's right.
None of these idols can help you. Not even these walking idols you call celebrities and superstars that you love so much, man. You niggas, these niggas, you don't see these niggas falling. That nigga ASAP Rocky, that nigga, he on trial right now for trying to kill one of his friends, man. And the nigga, they gave the nigga out. They said, hey, 6 months in the county, man. and we'll throw this shit away. He said, no, I'm gonna take it to trial.
Oh, he's stupid.
And nigga, bro, he about to blow trial because the nigga that he shot at is the number one to witness, nigga. You ain't finna beat that, nigga. You going up for 20 years too. He got it said 20 years, 20 to 24 years.
True.
And his bitch Rihanna show up and she just left the court.
I saw her leaving. They showed a video of her leaving.
She just left, man. She ain't stayed there the whole day like I'm gonna hold my baby down, my baby daddy down. You wanted a thug, you got one, nigga. This nigga think he gonna win that trial. You ain't finna beat that. If you beat that trial, nigga, I know something's up.
Jake is dumb.
You must have sucked the meanest fucking satanic dick you can find, nigga, cause ain't no way. It's looking bad for you, bro. But the point of the matter is that he's one of the stars that these little kids, they look after, they follow, right? They enjoy to see these niggas and don't know that these are some of the most abased people that you can find, because you have to be that to be an idol. Even Rihanna, man, she done been around a fucking cop carousel 1,000 times, and this nigga put seed in this bitch.
Yes.
He put seed in this bitch, got 2 kids by this bitch. He don't care though, because he's a little whore. He's a little, they pass him around too.
Damn.
That was it?
Yeah, that wasn't on that one.
Can I read verse 24, Jeremiah 7, NLT? It says, because I have to say this, these are the same spirits that were back then are here today.
Yep.
The same spirits, and we've said that before.
Yep.
The apostles and elders say that all the time. Says, but my people would not listen to me. They kept doing whatever they wanted.
That's what they doing today. You ain't trying to listen. How did the Lord talk to you? Through the prophets, man. He talked through us, man.
Yeah.
But nobody's listening. Nobody gives a fuck. Right? Nobody cares at all.
It says, following the stubborn desires of their evil hearts.
And that's what they doing today.
That's
It's
what
no
they doing
different
today.
than what they doing today, man. And that's why this word is for the elect of Israel. It is not for all of Israel. I don't care what Deacon Ayathun said. That nigga is a fucking dickhead. He don't know what he's talking about. Salvation is only coming to the elect of Israel. The Lord is only, give me Romans chapter 9 where it says, I think it's they are not all Israel, which are of Israel. It might be 6, 9 and 6.
And by now, at this point of the game, it's so obvious that this is only for the hopeful elect. Because you have Jakes out there to hear it, but they just can't get it. And they just can't do it. Niggas just, they can't behave.
They can't, man.
No discipline.
They can't, because it ain't for them. The Lord said that, get Romans 11 and 7. Go ahead, bro.
This Romans 9 and 6, it says, and not as though the word of the heavenly Father had not taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel.
And when you read it in NLT, what it say?
In the NLT, it says Romans 9 and verse 6. In the NLT, not as though the word of God had not taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel.
Yeah, just because you're an Israelite don't mean that you're the Israelite of the Most High.
Oh, Salah,
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah, NLT.
Yeah. Romans 11:7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for. But
No.
Yeah.
We still in Romans 9 and 6.
Romans 9 and 6 in the NLT, it says, well then, has the Most High failed to fulfill his promise to Israel? No, for not all who are born into the nation of Israel are truly members of God's people.
Because the God, the one you call God, Yahweh Bashim Shah's people are the elect of Israel. Those that are predestined to make it the first go around. Right? It's the elect of Israel, and then you got the rest of Israel. And that's where Romans 11 and 7 comes in at.
Romans 11:7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
What are they seeking for? The truth. True understanding. A connection, a true connection to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. But the only ones that's going to get it is the elect. Keep reading.
According as it is written, the Most High has given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day.
So they're spiritually asleep. I was reading a precept earlier today, and it had said something about while you were dead in your iniquities or dead in your sins. It's in a New Testament. But that showed that how the scripture says that I think that's Proverbs or Psalms, these Proverbs, he that wandereth out of the way of truth shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Mm-hmm.
And 2/3 of Israel are dead spiritually. They're dead. They're dead from the neck up. So when you see these wild niggas, you see these ultra patriotic Israelites running around here thinking that America is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Those people, those are just dead Israelites. Remember, the vast majority of Israelites were born to die.
Mm-hmm.
They were not born to be saved. There's going to be a great number of Israelites saved. That's the elect, the 1/3. But it still ain't going to eclipse the number of Israelites that are going to die on this side. All right? And those that are going to die on this side, they are not the Israel of the Most High right now. The Lord looks at them as heathen. They're going to make it. Yeah, they're going to make it in the kingdom. But they're going to be children. They're going to be our children in the kingdom. Lord willing, we part of the elect. Bring it out, brother.
I don't know if it's this one, but I mean it kind of goes.
Yep, that was it. It was Ephesians. Yep.
It's Ephesians 2 and verse 1 says, "Made alive in Hamashiach." It says, "And you hath he quickened, who were dead in trespasses and sins."
Yeah, and that's what made us dead. Because when we were living in the world, we were living in trespasses and sin. We were all sinning like it wasn't going out of style. It was the way of life for us.
Yeah.
Not realizing it was a way of death. But that's what it was. Go ahead.
Verse 2, it says, "Where in time past ye walked according to the curse of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience, among whom also we all had our conversations in times past in the lusts of our flesh, fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind."
And that's all Jake is doing in the world. That's why they heavily into sodomy, lesbianism, adultery, lying, extortion, because to them it feels good for the moment.
Yeah,
They partying, they doing things in excess because it feels good to them for the moment. But in the end, what's the result of that? The death. One bro had did a video earlier I was watching. It was this Jake chick. She wanted a Pookie and a Ray Ray type nigga. Nigga had a fucking tattoo of an upside down cross on his head. He was a bisexual, and the nigga murdered this bitch. He kidnapped this bitch from her job, and he kidnapped her from her job. He shot at her or shot her in the car. She got out the car and ran and got hit by another car, and died. She was a mother of 3. But everybody talk about how she was so good and how she had a heart of joy and she just loved everybody. But you can tell by her videos and pictures that she was a proud black bitch, bro. Right? And she liked the thug. She liked the wild nigga. That's the type. And what happened? What was the end of that? Death. She didn't want no real God-fearing man. She didn't want a man that feared how about small shot. She didn't want a man that had a legal job, who worked a couple hours a week to earn a living. She wanted a street nigga. And what ended up happening? The street nigga got her. She died in the streets. Now she's back in the spirit world, waiting to come back. And the earth is full of people like that, both men and women of our nation.
That's right.
Right? They're full of that. So, hey, the Lord ain't dealing with them people, man, because they're completely given into the lust of their sins, man. They ain't looking for a way out until all hell breaks loose. When shit get bad, now Jake want to turn to the Lord. You got it, brother.
That's right. I was watching, some reel of that, that show that they be going on and they got the balloon and they pop it and shit and whatever, a dating show.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, oh, look at what women be liking. And then a Judite, showed up and he was dressed, he was kind of trying to dress like Esau with the polo and shit, like tight and the slacks and whatever.
Yeah.
But he looked good, he wasn't looking all crazy or anything. And all the bitches right away, pa 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 pa, without him even talking, just popped all the balloon. And then the dude started talking, and he was like a good, like a decent man. He
Articulate.
He was a smart dude. He wrote books. He helped the community and shit. Like he was like saying how he he likes to write books to help young black men become better and shit, you know. And then the bitches were just like looking at him sideways, like there was this one bitch that was like, oh, I want my balloon back and whatever, but showing you that most of these women are wicked. They like wickedness. And they showed another dude of a clip of another dude, a lighter skinned like Jake or Judite, and he was like tattooed in the face. He had fucking chains, a grill and shit. And bro, and so the dude started talking. None of the bitches popped the balloons, bro. And the bitch asked him, the host was like, oh, so what do you like to do? And because of the answer that he gave, some bitches popped the balloons. He was like, yeah, I like popping bottles and, you know, and going on yachts and this and that and just popping bottles at the club. And some women that were, yeah, I'm like, yo, it's unbelievable, bro, how these fucking women, like, their mind is like fully set in wicked dudes, bro.
But there's a word for that. Apostle Gabar had brought it out a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, I remember it.
Hey, just type in Google, what is it called when a woman likes a criminal? What is it called when a woman likes a criminal? There's a name for that shit. It begins with an H. Yep, there it is.
Hybristophilia.
Hybristophilia.
It says is the term used to describe a sexual interest in people who have committed crimes.
Like when Ted Bundy was on trial, he had a whole host of bitches that were just on his top. They were sending him money. They were sending him letters. They wanted to marry this dude.
That's weird.
Yeah, this dude, mind you, this dude was a serial rapist and killer, a murderer. He was a serial rapist and a murderer. But because he was handsome, he was tall, these women like, hey, that nigga, what's the nigga name? The nigga that had Helter Skelter, what is it? Charles Manson.
Charles Manson.
He had, it was a bunch of bitches that had hybristophilia in him. And a lot of these women out here, the majority of these women, they love criminals. They love Pookies and Ray Rays. And then when they get used and abused, and by the time they hit that wall, now they looking for a good man. Right? You done got 4 or 5 kids by 6 niggas, and now your pussy is dried than the fucking Sahara Desert. Now you want to try to look for a good man. You just want a man with a job.
Too late.
You don't even care what he look like. He could be overweight, and as long as he got a job. So really you looking for a nigga in his 40s that's just barely making it because you tired. Because Pookie and Ray Ray ain't checking for you no more.
That's right.
That's what it is. Pookie and Ray Ray done moved on. Or he dead on jail, moved on to the spirit world. Right? So it's like these women, your whole life, you just running a life full of hybristophilia, man. You like them criminals, them thugs.
That is sick.
Right? Because that's what you've been spoon-fed your whole life through. Hip-hop and R&B, thug love, R&B, the R&B thugs, Jodeci type niggas. Right? And all them niggas do is just fuck you and leave you. But you don't care. They fuck you and leave you with a baby or 2 in the projects. Now you a fucking CNA. Now you a nurse. Now, like, I got a sister, bro. This bitch, I ain't gonna call her a bitch right now. I got a sister, bro. She got like 3 kids. All of them got different dads, bro. All of them got different dads, bro.
And that's saying a lot.
And my dad tried to raise her, but you know, she got older. Her mom moved, left, and she got older. And
the beast got her.
And the beast got her.
My sister too, bro.
Yeah.
She a whole demon, bro.
Yeah.
And you try to fucking, you know, be a help unto them, and it's like they turn on you like, the fuck? I'm trying to help you. Like, the fuck is wrong with you?
And the reason why she's such a whore like that is because she was looking for love in all the wrong places.
Yep.
Because that love that she missed from my dad, she was trying to fulfill with men, laying with men. She got pregnant a few times. Who knows how many men she laid with? And she ain't with none of her baby's fathers, bro.
Yeah.
And now them niggas just like my dad, a bunch of ain't shit niggas. That's all it is, a bunch of ain't shit niggas. So it's like, here it is, you made this decision, and now all you do is party with your sisters and your mom and your daughter. Now all y'all best friends, right? Oh, cause she ain't got no man. And I went to her pad, bro. I was like, yo, it's crazy because I be seeing pictures. My sister's beautiful. I'm getting twisted. She's a beautiful girl. But when I seen her, she just looked different. But when I see her on the internet, she like a whole different person. Cause I was like, when I seen her, she was like this. She's like big and like, she's like, I think she might be taller than my dad. She a little taller than me. She's like big and shit. She's like dark, real black. she's real black. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to talk to her. I ain't tell her about the truth again. I've been to that.
Okay.
I just had a conversation with her and talked to her. And it's crazy because they just all over the place, bro. These women, they love criminals, man. You know what I mean? They love dudes that's not worth shit so they can complain about the dude not being worth shit.
And love on them some more.
And yeah, fuck on them some more because they really don't show no love.
No.
You got it, brother.
Back in Ephesians 2 and verse 3, it says, among whom also we had our conversation in times past in the lust of our flesh, fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind, and were by nature the children of wrath, even as others.
The children of wrath, like we was once like that. We were once in the world, living the way that Jake lived. Oh, I got you, brother. Living the way Jake lived, and we were calling for the Lord's wrath to hit us.
Right.
But then when we turned our face towards Yahweh Shah and repented.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so we understand what it's like to be in the world. We know what it's like.
Yes.
A lot of it, we done been through a lot of shit niggas doing right now, but we turned away from it. And we telling Jake, there's an opportunity for you to turn away from it.
Right now.
Jake ain't trying to hear it because the doors of repentance is closing.
It's closing.
Because when all hell breaks loose, ain't gonna be the time to turn to the Lord. Then,
Too late.
hey, you just gonna have to take whatever the Lord give you.
Yeah.
You got it, brother.
Ephesians 2 verse 3. This is the NLT. All of us used to live that way,
Yep.
following the passionate desires and inclinations of our sinful nature. By our very nature, we were subject to the Most High's anger, just like everyone else.
Yep. But then we turned our face toward the Lord, and now we turn back to the Lord, so that anger is being taken away from us. Not saying that we don't catch hell, we ain't getting judgments, but it's on a different level, and it's on a learning level. Anything we go through, we learning from it.
Yes.
We ain't just going through the motions, man.
We learning.
Right? It's helping build up our faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah.
That's right. Right.
Unlike Jake in the world, they go through shit and get judged, and they just get judged. That's like old girl got taken off the earth. She thought she was escaping a thug nigga, and a car hit her. All of that the Lord put a demon on this dude to kidnap her from work, to torture her in the car, only so she can escape to get hit by another car.
Judgment.
That was judgment. That was her judgment for whatever she did in this world and in her past.
Yep.
She died in her sins, man. She didn't die repentful, man. She didn't die because she's standing on righteousness, man. She died for wickedness, bro. And that's what 2/3 of niggas in this world die for. That's why a lot of you Jays getting deported, you dying for. And really, you should be happy because you know what? You don't want to be here when all hell breaks loose. People gonna be running to the border and they gonna get over that wall. People gonna be running to Canada and they gonna get over there.
Ain't gonna make it.
That's how bad it's gonna be here in America, bro. People gonna be trying to escape and can't. Ain't no way you can go, and you gonna die here.
And imagine that. Now people are trying to get over here, but when all hell breaks loose, people are gonna be trying to leave here.
Yeah.
And not gonna be able to.
Let's get Second Esdras chapter 15, start at 14.
Second Esdras 15 and verse 14, it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Yeah, that's gonna be different classes of people destroying each other, man. The modern day sword is the gun.
That's right.
There's gonna be nothing but shootouts in these cities. These major cities is not where you want to be at when all hell breaks loose, man. Right? These major cities are going to be centers of mass destruction, bro, and death. Ain't nowhere to go. Right? They densely populated, and they're full of violent people, man. Rapists, murderers, demons, monsters, bro. Straight up monsters. Go ahead.
Verse 16, it says, for there shall be sedition among men.
Wait, 15?
Yeah. Well, I read it again.
14 again, sorry.
Second Esdras 15 and 14, woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Yeah, judgment. Woe is coming. Woe is judgment. Destruction. Go ahead.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
Hey, you get Revelation 12:12, Aria all. Hold it on deck. Go ahead.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another,
It's gonna
and
be-
swords in their hands.
There's gonna be race wars. Like, you think them Edomites, they clipping up, man. They've been clipping up
They
for years.
loading up.
They loading up, they getting ready. And then Homeland Security and DHS, or the DHS is the Homeland Security, Department of Homeland Security, a couple years back, they bought over 1 billion rounds of hollow tip rounds. And them shit's illegal. You ain't supposed to be having them shits.
I know.
But they bought them, why? Because they got 3 bullets for every U.S. citizen.
It's many of Jakes in prison, so-called black men in prison right now, for having hollow points.
Yeah.
And being caught with them literally in
Yeah.
their house or on their person.
Yep. That shit'll get you forever in jail, bro.
Get you locked up.
The Homeland Security bought all them shits up. Why? Because they're gonna load them out on you. You American citizens and you
Bang,
people that's in this country. It's something's gonna happen and you're gonna see it. I guarantee you. I don't know what's gonna happen. But I know it's gonna happen. It's gonna turn the tide for this place, bro. And we warned you. We've been warning you from the apostles and bishops elders on down.
Yeah.
40 plus years, 30 plus years, 20 plus years. Warning you, motherfuckers, time and time again. Us brothers been out here for over a decade, bro. Laboring, bro.
Yeah.
Through pain, sickness, fucked upness, all
In
kinds
season,
of shit,
out of
bro.
season.
And y'all niggas ain't listening, bro. Nobody's listening. We used to be in the city, bro. We had to take it to a undisclosed location. And niggas still ain't listening, bro.
Still ain't listening.
Nobody's listening. Nobody cares, bro. That's a terrible feeling to understand that nobody cares, bro. That's why the Lord don't care. It's only about the elect.
That's it.
You got it, brother.
That's right. It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They
And
shall...
sedition is speech that go against the authority.
That's right.
That's exactly what that is. They locked Paul up for sedition. Even though he wasn't putting that, but they locked him up for that. I think they killed him for that. Some of us might be accosted for sedition. We ain't telling you, and we just telling you what's going to happen. That's all we doing. We the reporter. We the messenger. Don't kill a messenger. But that's okay. But that speech is coming, is been in the earth, but it's going to be amplified when all hell breaks loose. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's right, man. Well, speaking about, all these things that Trump is doing, it's gonna not just affect you Jakes, man. It's also gonna affect the average Edomite,
Yeah,
man.
the average
These
Edomite, yeah.
motherfuckers talking about removing income tax and shit, and people will just be like, oh yeah, we don't gotta pay taxes. But guess what? Who do you think is gonna pay for all that money that's being, taken away from the income tax? Who's gonna pay for all that money that was supplying, whatever it was supplying,
Well,
whether it be government workers or whatever? Who's gonna pay for all those trillions of dollars, man?
Well, in the new system, you ain't gonna have income tax. In the new
right.
system, you're gonna have universal basic income.
That's right.
And that's all you're gonna have, and it's gonna be extremely regulated and restricted. So just because you might get $2,000 a month, you may get it, but it don't mean that you can just buy anything you want. You're only gonna be able to buy a lot of certain things at a time in your area. You ain't gonna be able to move out of that area.
That's right.
Right? That's the reason why Trump is cutting the government down, because a lot of those jobs are useless. AI can do those jobs with no problem,
Yep.
including the IRS. Like what Aaron Russo say? If you owe taxes or anything like that, we can just take it out of your chip.
That's
Right? It'll be taken out, just like
Unbeknownst
that.
to you.
Huh?
Unbeknownst to you.
Yep. And he said if you go against anything in the system, we'll just cut the chip off. That's what he said.
That's right. That's
He
why
said-
Trump is trying to move to the CBDCs
Yep.
and the cryptos and all that.
Yep.
Man.
And make that he's going to be the guy to usher in the mark of the beast. And it's going to be worldwide. But he's going to be the guy that really usher it in. They create the system for it. So in the new system, there's no need for income tax. So you IRS agents, you can just go. There's no need for these useless government jobs where people just don't want to come into work. They're working from home and doing nothing and getting a check. Working 2 and 3 other jobs, living a high life. Those days are over. Government, that's why they came up with DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency. If it's not efficient for the, and then it's crazy because Elon Musk, he loves to use names of previous things and put it to something new. Because you used to have something called Dogecoin, and then they went out of style. X used to be the original name for PayPal, and then it didn't work out for that, so he used it. He changed Twitter to X. And then they created an acronym for the government Department of Government Efficiency. And guess who's in that shit? Who's running that shit? Elon Musk. Elon Muskie. So we're in a place where they're setting precedents. I always say this: Esau do things with reason. He got to, even if he had to create the reason for doing it. And it's called precedence, setting precedents for something, so that he can make something else come. So in the new system, there's no need for income tax, because if you owe taxes, we'll just take it out of your chip. What did Aaron Russo say? The ultimate goal of the bankers, the elite, is to chip everybody. The one world government is to chip everybody and have all your resources and things, information on your chips. He said this. Why? Because Nick Rockefeller told him that was going to happen, just like he told him that they were going to go into Afghanistan and look in a cave for a terrorist that wasn't there. And they're going to start a war with that. He told him that. He told him all that shit. Right? They invited this dude to the Council of Foreign Relations. If they told him that, then they told all the rest of them guys the same shit, bro.
Right.
And look, it's happening. But you ain't got to listen to Aaron Russo. The Lord said it in the scriptures. Revelation 13, 16 on down, 15 on down. Revelation 14, 9 on down. But then you got these false Israelite leaders telling you that it's something else. Sin in all its form. Picture of Christianity. It's Christianity. It's an embargo. It's sleeping with the white woman. Paul had the mark of the beast. Solomon had the mark of the beast. Y'all niggas is crazy, bro. We don't listen to niggas. Because niggas ain't got no information that's useful. Even when I be on social media, I don't listen to no niggas to give me no information about money.
Don't do it.
I don't listen to no information, nigga, give me no information about taxes and all the other shit. Fuck you, nigga. Any information come out of nigga mouth, fuck you, man.
One of the latest things, I know one of them is Killer Mike. You know Killer Mike?
Yeah, I know that nigga.
Killer Mike and two other niggas done put together this bank.
Yeah.
And they have a ad on Instagram where they trying to get you, the so-called black people, to put your money in their bank. Why would you put your money in a bank created by a nigga named Killer Mike?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're done.
You're done.
And that bank is working in the same system that it ain't like it's a separate bank, it's its own thing.
Yeah.
You putting American Edomite money in that shit. And Esau is running that shit.
You better believe it.
That's getting you niggas to think that there's some upward mobility for you in this society, and it's not. They're not gonna give you no loans because you ain't got the money to pay it back. You don't got the collateral. So why am I gonna bank with you niggas? I might as well stay with Esau.
You might as well.
Shit, he gonna fuck me either way. It's worth. It's better. At least I see it coming. Well, fuck a nigga. Oh no, it ain't no redress for what a nigga do to you, man.
Nope, not at all.
Who was reading that?
Ain't no coming back.
Back in 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 16, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power."
It is. So they're gonna do what they want to do because it ain't gonna be nobody to stop them. The cops gonna leave. Ain't gonna be no more police force. It's gonna collapse. The police gonna take their guns and whatever they got, and they're gonna protect their houses and their families, just like they did in New Orleans during the Katrina.
And Trump already set a precedent, signed a law for the police to basically be excused from any criminal activity they do.
They're smoking you niggas.
He already got that set up.
They want to get a purge going on, man.
That's right.
1 hour. He said, just give them 1 hour. They can do whatever they want. It all stops. All right, they're gonna get more than 1 hour because America's gonna be destroyed in 1 hour. How about that?
That's right.
But the point of the matter is that this is all hell breaking loose. Keep reading, bro.
Verse 17, "A man shall desire to go into a city,
Hey, are y'all getting?
and shall not be able."
Ezra 16 and 19. I mean, start at 17. Not yet. But go ahead. Read it again, brother.
2nd Ezra 15 and 17, it says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able."
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. How people gonna be wanting to go places and they're not gonna be able to go. Why? Because it's gonna be locked down. Now we don't know how they're gonna do it, but it's gonna be a point where you can only go so far in the new system. You all this traveling and going back and forth. You going from Philadelphia to New York. Those days are over. Right? Wherever you live at is where you stay at. All the flying, and that's another thing they doing. That could be an issue too. They want to keep fewer people from flying in the air, so they got these planes falling out the sky.
That's right. Fuck shit. Esau could just be like, oh, we gotta update the airplanes. It's gonna take us 5 years.
Yeah.
And there ain't nobody flying, huh? Except you fucking doing some official business or some bullshit, you know?
You niggas ain't got nothing official that's going on. So
For
get
real.
your black ass and your Spanish ass right in the fucking ghetto where you belong. That's what Esau said. I'm telling you, that's what he said. You niggas ain't got no official business here. What you want to do that you can't do in the ghetto?
That's right.
Keep your black ass where you belong. That's
your ass down.
it's getting racial. It's about to get real racial out here,
Yeah,
man.
fucking yeah.
You got it, brother.
Verse 18, it says, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Yeah, the cities shall be troubled. The houses are gonna be destroyed. People are gonna be breaking into your houses. It's gonna be pandemonium out here. And it said what? Men shall be afraid.
Men.
There's a precept in Jeremiah where it speaks about men. It says, why do I see every man holding his loins like a woman with child? The mighty man gonna be scared in that day. It's gonna be terrible out here. So if men gonna be afraid, how much more these women? I don't know no superwoman that's going, oh, I got this. Ain't gonna be no super dyke
Only in the
with a
movies.
fucking strap on and a fucking a pack of Black and Milds and dreadlock running around here tearing shit up.
Ain't gonna be no Queen Latifah equalizer shit.
Yeah, that show is terrible, bro. I don't even know how it's still on air. It's gonna be shut off because it's because
Only had
of
3
DEI.
seasons.
It's because of DEI anyway.
Yeah.
Equalizer in the 80s was better than that. Had the ball headed dude. My grandma used to love that nigga.
I used to love him too.
Yeah, she's hot McCall.
Yeah,
that nigga McCall.
Yeah, the talk funny and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, the nigga McCall. Yeah, my grandma used to love watching that shit.
Yeah, I love watching it too. I used to run in the house to catch it on time. To catch the intro. The intro was the shit.
Yeah. They gonna put Queen Latifah in there.
Yeah.
That bitch ain't McCall.
She ain't McCall, not
Hell
even
no.
close.
Not even close.
Nope.
That bitch got titties. And she licked twat.
Facts.
McCall was a bad motherfucker. My girl used to
Wasn't he?
love that nigga. I love me some McCall.
The thing I like about him was he was shoot, but there was not too many scenes where he actually fought.
Yeah.
With his hands.
Yeah.
He didn't do that. He would warn you and he would shoot you, but he ain't fight.
Yeah.
He ain't fight.
Because back then they couldn't really have a nigga doing that kind of wild shit like that. Tearing up the white man with his hands and shit.
Yeah. That was good.
There was a good show back in the 80s.
Hell yeah.
Equalizer.
The Equalizer.
Was it? It was McCall, right? I'm right.
McCall, yeah, McCall,
Look it up.
Yep, McCall, that was his name. That was his name in the show, McCall. British dude, I think he was British. James Bond type looking Joker. With the little I think that was a 25 automatic.
So it was the Equalizer had a white dude in here in the 80s. But what was the one with the black dude with the glasses? You know what I'm saying? He had a bald head. Man,
I don't recall that one.
I might be getting two shows mixed up.
I recall the one with
So the Equalizer was a white dude.
a white dude.
Okay, it wasn't a black dude. Equalizer,
No,
the original
he was a
Equalizer.
white dude.
Yeah, so there was a show in the 80s with a black guy.
Yeah, the dude, he was a white dude. You two would be best fitted for that shit.
So you had the one with I might be getting shows mixed up. So Denzel Washington played the theatrical version of the Equalizer. In the 80s, there was the white guy. He was the Equalizer. You know, the brother's right. He didn't do a lot of fight with his hands.
Yeah.
He was just smooth with the hammer.
That's it.
And then it might be a different show than I'm thinking.
1985 to 1989, The Equalizer.
Yeah, it might be another show.
Yep.
Damn, I can't believe it was a show. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all can speak, brother.
They got the intro on here. Yeah, that was 1985 to 1989. Yep, that's it. I'm gonna see if they show the face of the dude. I forgot his name. But his name was
So it was
McCall.
Next Generation. It was a Star Wars, Star Trek. Damn. The guy that played in Star Trek played the nigga with the glasses. I just can't remember this nigga's name. I'm sorry, brother.
In the 80s?
Robert McCall.
Robert McCall.
Brothers, they posted it up.
That's him right there. Edward Woodward.
Yeah, that's the white dude. Yeah.
Edward Woodward was his name. Yeah, that's him, yeah. The brilliance of Edward Woodward. Yeah, that was the shit, man. I used to burn the house to catch it coming in, catch the intro. Breathing hard, out of breath. Coming through the door, trying to catch it.
This guy. So this guy right here, he played on the show in the 80s too. I'm trying to find.
Oh no, he played in
What was that show called?
That was called it was in Boston. That was called that wasn't The Equalizer. That was called something else.
I thought it was The Equalizer.
No, that was called something else with that other white dude. He was his best friend in that series. That Jake right there. But that was a different show. That was called something else. That wasn't The Equalizer. That was called something else. That was called that show that Mark Wahlberg did the movie on. Damn, I forget the name of it too. But yeah.
Captain Benjamin Sisko, Deep Space Nine.
That was called, I guess maybe it'll come to me later, Lord will. But that wasn't The Equalizer. That was called
Avery Brooks. That's the nigga name.
Yeah.
Avery Brooks.
Mark Wahlberg. Private. Spencer for Hire.
Yeah. That's my man right here. Hey, that's my man right here. Hey, that's my man. Hey, you search these out around here. That's my man. Spencer for Hire with the shit.
The water
That was it, brother. That was it. My girl used to love that shit. Yeah. I used to think Equalizer and Spencer for Hire.
Because that Jake in that movie, and Spencer for Hire,
he was badass. He was badass, yo.
And he drove a badass car.
Yeah, that leather on and shit. Those glasses. He was cool as shit. Yeah, Spencer for Hire, my man.
Spencer for Hire.
That's my man right here, yo.
Yep.
That's why I fuck with the brother.
The Equalizer and Spencer for Hire, those was the shit.
Spencer for Hire.
Spencer for Hire.
Yeah.
Yep, Spencer for Hire. That's
Hey, Jake, we find the shit out around here, bro. You ain't finna just tell us anything, yo. That's what I'm saying.
I had to get
Spencer for Hire. That was it.
That's the one.
That was it. I used to get them mixed up. My girl used to love that show, bro.
Hell yeah.
He was badass too, man. He was badass.
Yeah, he had that deep voice, that Barry White voice.
Yeah. I fuck around and watch some reruns of that shit. Yeah.
I don't know what that gun was, but that shit was big.
Magnum or some shit. An eagle, Desert Eagle.
I don't know, but that shit was long.
Yeah, crazy shit.
A cannon.
That was it. That brother found it. Spencer for Hire.
Yep, Spencer for Hire.
Yeah, the white. He said he was the best dude. He was the white dude's best friend. So it was Spencer was the white dude.
Spencer was the white dude.
I forget who the black dude was.
He was a private detective.
Let me see the cast of Spencer for Hire.
Yeah.
He played. Jake found that shit. Yeah, Spencer for Hire. That's right, brother. Let's get back to the precepts. That was a good break. That was a good break. That shit was funny as shit. He did.
Robert Urich. That was him. That was the
one. Robert Urich. My grandma used to love that show.
Nah, he's still alive.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Robert Urich and Avery Brooks.
Yeah.
Yep. That was it.
Spencer for Hire.
Oh, he died. Robert Urich is dead.
Robert Urich been dead.
He died April 16, 2002.
He been dead. But the Avery Brooks still alive.
Avery Brooks still alive. He ain't acting no more.
Nah, he old, chilling.
But yeah. I was holding the precept I was holding on deck was 2nd Ezra 16, 17, and 18.
Spencer for Hire.
Case closed on that one.
Yeah, case closed on that shit. I'm fucking go watch some Spencer for Hire.
I might do that tonight.
Hey, what y'all doing, brother? Watching Spencer for Hire.
Yep.
That show is bad as
or
shit.
The Equalizer.
Yeah, The Equalizer is good too. I gotta watch that shit again too.
Yep. This is 2nd Ezra 16, 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?
Yeah, because the days are troubling. Those terrible days that are coming. And this is Edris speaking about this. Because Edris is back today. He in the truth, he gotta be in Great Millstone.
Gotta be.
I don't know who that brother is. He gotta be here, bro. Because he really was looking forward to these things. Keep reading, brother.
Verse 18, 2nd Ezra 16. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning.
And that's what's coming. We warn you these things are coming. Keep reading.
The beginning of famine and great death.
Yeah, that's what's coming. People gonna be starving. Food is gonna be limited. And a lot of death is gonna be happening. Disease, pestilence.
Man.
All these things is coming to America, man. Like Hakeem and Simi. Go ahead.
The beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear.
Yep.
The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come.
What we're going to do is call on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah.
Shah, like we do now.
Yep, just like we do now. Keep reading, bro.
Yep. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
It's correction. The reason why these things are happening because our people are in a messed up state, so the Lord's going to use that judgment to correct our people.
Yeah.
The same must know it at the what? Death by pain. And you die of a lot of pain and famine. And with the sword. Keep reading, bro.
It's that hard reset, man.
Yeah, it's a hard reset. They got to get that hard reset.
But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness.
So here it is. We telling you these things are going to happen, but Jake didn't taking it seriously. They're not turning from their wickedness. They're emboldened. They're more emboldened to do their wickedness. They don't care. They really don't give a fuck. Keep reading, bro.
In the Good News translation, it says, famine, epidemics, troubles, and suffering are sent to punish and correct people.
I just told you. No, we just told you.
Said, yeah.
We just said, yeah.
Verse 20, verse 21, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Because right now, food is affordable, at somewhat.
Somewhat, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's going to be more affordable than in the time to come.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And they're going to be thinking they're good. Everything's going to be straight. Trump big talking about he going to bring back America. You know, he might hit you with that last shot of adrenaline, but once that shit wear off, nigga, that's it.
That's right.
The last good word.
Yep. Keep reading, bro.
And even then shall evils grow upon earth.
Evils are going on the earth. We in it now.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Sword, famine, and great confusion. That's
right.
it.
Verse 22.
Verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
So if you escape the hunger by getting that chip, ultimately that nuclear missile is going to destroy you. If not, before you even get there, because a lot of you people, they want a lot of you dead. They don't want a lot of you in a new system.
They call you mouth breathers.
Yep.
That's where
Useless
I got the term
eaters.
from.
Yep. They don't want you in the new system. Ain't no place for our people in a new system. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. If you do have a place, it's at the extreme bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So what the fuck am I going to worship this beast for? Fuck you, man. You ain't got nothing to offer me, man. Like my man Cleo McDowell said, man, you ain't got enough money to buy me off, Jack.
Fuck you,
That's
nigga.
right.
You know?
Kill me.
Yeah, man. I'd rather go back to the spirit world than have to live in a system like that, bro. We already fucked up. Now we gotta live in a system where you Edomites is ruling over us in perpetuity and you shitting on us. Nah, nigga, it's your turn to get shitting on.
That's right.
It's your turn to be ruled over perpetually. Not only you, but all these nations, man.
Yeah.
Slavery is coming back in a big way. What you think you was gonna get away with this shit? The fuck?
Not even close.
We ain't get away with it. How the fuck you gonna get away with it, bro? And you don't even think about, I'm gonna just kill myself and go back to the spirit world. Nope. We're gonna have that spiritual power to call your ass back, nigga. And I ain't gonna raise my voice calling you back either. You're gonna perish and then you're gonna wake up. Yep. Beat the fuck up with a foot in your head. I ain't done with you about far sight. I'm finna get medieval on your ass. Mm-hmm. You hear that, Mr. Raper?
Like Bing Ram said,
That
right?
nigga Bing Ram said. That's right. That's my favorite line from that movie, man. Y'all got that was it on that, brother?
Call some of the crackhead homies.
Yeah. I'm gonna call some of the hard. I'm gonna call 2 hard pipe hitting homies.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna call 2 hard pipe hitting niggas to go to work on the homes here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That was a cool
Hey,
scene.
don't tell nobody. He told Bruce Willis, don't tell nobody what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was it on that.
Yep, all right, go.
I had Jeremiah 30 in verse, well, I can start at 5. It says, for thus saith Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace.
Yep, that's what's coming. Ain't no peace coming to this place. Ain't no peace to the wicked. Yep.
Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child.
Mm-hmm.
Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail?
Niggas gonna be like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh my Lord, help me. Somebody help me, please. Help me. Nope. Yep.
And all faces are turned into paleness.
Especially when they see the nuclear missiles hitting this fucking place.
Boom,
Going
boom.
off over this fucking over top of America, man. Not one, not 2, Over 200 million warheads are going to hit this place. The force of 200 million warheads are going to hit this place, man. I think, remember, I don't know if you remember, we did a video a minute ago that had found something about the force of a nuclear missile. I think the force of it is like 200 million.
I remember that.
Yeah, we did a video on it a while back. So that number always keep popping up for a reason, bro.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like America's gonna be eviscerated, bro. Everything you see here is gonna be gone, man. Everything, all these beautiful cities, all this beautiful land, all of that shit, the ownership, all that shit's gonna be burnt. The people, the buildings, the houses, the dogs, the cats, gone. The rivers, gone. The trees, gone.
Everything.
It's gonna be fucking terrible, bro.
Ezra saw it.
Yep.
He saw it.
Yep. Multiple prophets saw it. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 7, it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
And that's what we coming into. Yep.
For he shall be saved out of it.
Who is the he? The elect. Right? And that's what we praying and hoping for every day.
Yeah.
Right? We giving it up for Yahweh Shemiah Shah. We standing tall for Yahweh Shemiah Shah every day, bro. Because we want to be saved out of this shit. And we will be. I believe so.
Me too.
Yahweh Shemiah Shah is going to deliver us, man. You got it, brother.
Oh, that was it on that one.
Oh, that was it on that? Okay. We'll go back to 2nd Ezra 15.
Back in 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 18, it says, I'll read 17. 2nd Ezra 15 and 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Yep, you're going to be stopped from going into them places, man. You ain't going to be able to travel from one place to the next. They really want to, Trump said he wants to beat China, because China's already got a system like this going on. But they want to be the leading force in it. And that, right, in China, you can only go so far. If your social credit system is shit, you can't take a plane nowhere, bro.
That's right.
And no, you got it, brother. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say in China, I saw a video on YouTube where they have a bunch of people walking through the airport, and as they walking through the airport, right above their head was a small box with their with some number. I think it was like their credit score or their society number. Their social credit score, that's what it was. And as they're walking, the numbers are just popping up and freezing on the screen of their social credit score. And whoever had a certain score, a smaller score, they were limited from proceeding.
Yeah,
where they were going.
You only can go so far.
Only can go but so far.
That's what they wanted. That's what they want to implement in America. All the days of freedom that you see, today, they're gonna be gone, bro.
Be gone. Freedom ain't free.
Yeah, freedom isn't free.
Freedom ain't free.
Because of folks like you and me. Yeah.
Right.
It's like, oh, it costs $1.05. Freedom costs $1.05. Yeah, man, all the games is over, man. This man is a fool leader, man.
This is as real as it gets.
It says, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Yeah, because of their pride, that's the reason it happened. Go ahead.
A man shall have no pity on his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
So here it is. You living in an extremely restricted system, and people, they got to eat. They got kids. You got 4 or 5 kids in the fucking house. They crying like little chickadees in a nest. And you got to go get them food. You got to get them food. So the dude used to be your best friend. Oh, you my friend, man. He like, man, fuck you and your friendship, man. My kids gotta eat. Fuck you. Bow! Put you to death, nigga. And rifle through your goods, man.
What was the movie we saw when we went to see?
Civil War.
Civil War.
Had your cabinets open and shit.
Yep.
Dead bodies upstairs in a bed ain't nobody
Spanking.
comes into. And all they want is food. Niggas is hungry, bro. Because they used to eating.
That's right.
What's gonna happen in that day? Terribleness, man.
Yeah, a lot of people like to have a bunch of friends and shit and be in a bunch of circles and whatnot. Hey, in those days, all of those people are gonna be your enemies, man.
Yep.
That's why, Yahweh Shai told us not to be, in friendship with this world, man.
Yep.
And even the apostles, man, we keep to ourselves.
Yep.
Stay amongst brothers. That's it. Our circle is tight, man.
It's small. It's extremely small, and we live solitary lives, man. Outside of us, outside of this, brothers, we don't be out there like that.
Nope.
Right? I'm in the house all the time, bro.
Me too.
If I ain't in the house, if I'm outside handling some business, That's it. I go right back to the crib, bro.
Work at home.
That's work at home, man. All that stopping in between and shit. We don't be doing that shit. We get invited places, but we don't be wanting to fuck around, man. Or the spirit have it to where we just don't go. Like, why? Because the Lord keeping us separate from these people, man.
Gotta be.
Because when this thing go down, man, it ain't gonna be no friends, man. The only ones you can trust is GMSHAWAII and no brothers in the faith. That's it.
That's it.
And we're gonna have to be pilgrims too. We may not even be in these little small apartments that we got right now. We're gonna have to be on the move. And the Lord He gonna protect us the whole way through, man. While y'all is partying and bullshitting, tossing it up, money galore, all these resources, you taking trips around the world. I got a cousin, this bitch is 50 years old. Every time I see this bitch on social media, I just shake my head. I'm like, yo, how the fuck you doing all of this, bro? Where you getting all this money and all this time off, man? You staying in, and she ain't got no fucking men. She got her body done, she got her tits done, her ass done. She look 20, she look good. But she's 50, bro. 50, man. She half 100. Acting like she's 20.
For real, bro.
A bitch like that gonna die when this thing go down, bro. Ain't nobody checking for that. You living your life in pleasure, you dead already. I see you in the kingdom. You're not gonna make it out of here, bro.
That's right.
Them days is over. And how you think a person that's used to indulging in pleasure gonna feel when all hell breaks loose, bro? How you think she gonna feel when she can't indulge in her pleasures no more?
She gonna have a mental breakdown.
She gonna have a mental breakdown. That's right, bro.
Crash.
Boom. You got it, bro.
Oh, you got something? Or
Yeah.
That was it on
The Good News translation, verse 19 says,
I'll read it.
2nd Ezra 15, 18 and 19.
In a GMT.
In the GMT, Good News translation. Because the struggle for power will bring destruction, terror, and total confusion wherever people live.
Yep.
Driven by famine and terrible suffering, people will assault their neighbors and mercilessly plunder their possessions.
Yep, they ain't gonna give a fuck, bro.
Ain't gonna give a dang.
They ain't gonna be walking out with the TV. Niggas gonna be walking out with groceries.
With your
Oh,
kids.
nigga, I thought you said you had no fucking food. What the fuck is this? Blah! Give me that, nigga.
What's this can of ravioli out there?
Yeah, what's this ravioli you got up here, nigga? You should use it. You gonna cost you your motherfucking life. Oh, you got this and you must got more shit in here.
Yeah.
Give me that shit, nigga. Niggas gonna turn into helter skelter out here, bro. But you ain't gonna fuck with the Lords, man. We gonna have spiritual powers, man. We gonna be able to slice your fucking head off with a thought, nigga. You ain't gonna come nowhere near that elect of Israel, bro.
That's right.
But this is what's coming to you average Jakes that want to be in a rebellious state. And who's bringing this on? The
GMSHAWAII. That was it on that one.
Yeah. I got the book of 2 Peter 3 and 3. It says the coming day of the Lord. It says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Yeah, Jake think that everything is just gonna keep going smoothly, and it's just gonna keep getting better and better and better, but it's not. It's not. And things have changed. A lot of things have changed.
Yeah. The NLT, 2 Peter 3:4 says, they will say, what happened to the promise that Yahushua is coming again?
Yeah, because the niggas say that today. They saying that now. Y'all been saying he coming back. When he gonna come, nigga? I wanna see, nigga. Yo, nigga, when the Lord cracked them skies, it's a wrap for your ass, man.
Then.
You ain't gonna say nothing. You don't have no words to say. And all that pride and pomp that you got in you is gonna be out. You're gonna shit on yourself. You're gonna have a heart attack. You're gonna seize up.
All that.
Yep. Go ahead, bro.
From before the times of our ancestors, everything has remained the same since the world was first created.
And only an idiot would say that because it hasn't remained the same. Nothing is the same. Now, things happen similarly, but it's a lot of things have changed drastically. Even the way you look, even the way we are.
That's right.
Your health, the food, the quality of everything has changed. Those things have changed. And the earth gotten weaker, as well as the people. But the Lord is coming back, man. And it ain't been that long. It's only been a day. I mean, 2 days, nigga.
That's it.
The fuck? Go ahead, bro.
Back in the KJV, 2 Peter 3 and verse 5, for this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High, the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished.
Yep, that's that. That was the first death. Was the flood. But the world is still here. Huh? The earth is still here. But it went through that first death. Now the second death is coming. Go ahead.
That's right. But the heavens and the earth, which are now, by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men.
Destruction of ungodly men. Not just Esau, but even amongst our people. That's why this judgment is coming. Go ahead.
In the NLT, verse 7, 2 Peter 3 and 7, and by the same word, the present heavens and earth have been stored up for fire.
Yep, this earth that you see right now, the whole earth is not going to be encompassed in fire, but America is. It's going to be a great fire.
Right.
And that's why this place has gotten so evil and so wicked and waxed so cold and disgusting, because of the judgment that's coming to this place. And other spots like Israel, the state of Israel, it's going to be hit with nuclear fire.
That's right.
Go ahead.
They are being kept for the...
But the difference is America is going to be a monument left for destruction, but our land in Israel is going to be rebuilt. You got it, brother.
That's right. It says they are being kept for the day of judgment when ungodly people will be destroyed.
Yep, that's what's coming. The reason why it's been, so Jake said like, oh, everything's been the same since our fathers died. The reason why is because the day of great judgment. I was reading Second Esdras, brothers, neither when y'all get a chance, read Second Esdras 3, 4, and 5 in the GNT, especially chapter 5 in the GNT when y'all get a chance, if y'all remember. Because that is heavy, bro. It's heavy because it said that Uriel was telling Esdras that this world had to be the judgment that's going to hit this place, because Esdras was complaining about the wickedness during the time of the Babylonian captivity. But the angel told him, like, yo, it's going to get way worse than what you see. If you live long enough, the wickedness that you see today is going to be way worse. And we're in that time.
Yep, we're in that time.
So read them 3 chapters in the GNT, bro. It jumped off the page, man.
Yep.
Okay, go back.
It says back in the KJV, 2 Peter 3 and 9, it says the Lord is not slack. Oh, Salakia, verse 8, 2 Peter 3 and 8 in the NLT. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day.
So it's not even, it ain't even been a whole day yet in the eyes of the Lord. I mean, it's been 2 days since Yahawashi went back to the Father.
2 days.
That's all it been, man. It ain't even been a whole week, bro.
Imagine that.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, the Lord, all this is fresh in the Lord's mind. Everything.
Very
From the
fresh.
crucifixion to how they treated him, all of that, man. He pissed the fuck off, bro.
Hot.
That's right. That's, you know, like the scriptures say, for vengeance is in his heart.
Yeah.
It's like somebody do some fucked up shit to you, you know you ain't gonna see him the same day or the next day, but you steaming hot, bro. Like,
I see this
I'm
nigga,
gonna get this motherfucker. Like,
my nigga 4X would say, man. He said, I'm blitzing.
that's
I'm
right.
blitzing. As soon as the Yahawashi come back, he gonna blitz on you, man.
As soon as you
Right.
get that green light.
He gonna blitz on you, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 9, it says, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering toward usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
All who? All the Israelites should come to repentance. But we know that only the elect is going to come to it. That's why the Lord he ain't do this so we can all die. Nah. He waiting for all those that he set forth to come to repentance. Go ahead.
Verse 10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
It's a nuclear missile, man. All this stuff that you see here is going to be burnt the fuck up. Even the people, man.
That's right.
Except for the elect.
Verse 11, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Yeah, and that's what that's what we're doing. With all of this, knowing that this judgment is coming, we in holy conversation. Hey, suppose it out, all y'all. That was
So-
it on that?
Well, 2 more
Oh, go ahead,
verses.
bro.
Oh, you got it.
Looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
And that's what we're doing. We hastening. We looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
2/3 of Jake ain't looking forward to that day. We are. We're looking
Right.
forward to the day that Yahweh Shai comes back. So that scripture where it says, to what end is it for you? That don't apply to us, man. Because we know the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. We know the destruction is
We
coming.
already know.
We prepare spiritually and mentally for it.
Mm-hmm.
So that Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai have mercy upon us.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
Wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah, that's the sky. The sky and the elements beneath it is going
It's
to melt
gonna
with
be hot.
fervent heat. It ain't going to be nothing left after the Lord destroyed this place. Nothing. You ain't even going to see a skeleton of a car. You ain't going to see a
Right.
skeleton of a person. They're going to fucking melt away. Turn into ashes, nigga.
I think Maui was bad.
It's gonna, yeah, you think Maui was bad, you think LA was bad and Maui was bad. Wait till you see the whole of America from sea to shining sea, from the Pacific to the fucking Atlantic, nigga. Precise precision.
That's right. Verse 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
And that's what's coming after that. Because the new heaven is a new rulership under Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, King David, and the rest of the 12 apostles and the rest of the 144,000, the governing body, and the elect behind it.
Right after the cleansing of the earth comes what? The restoration of the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
The kingdom of Israel.
The kingdom of Israel. That's right.
Hey, so with that,
With that, Lord willing, this was edifying.
Con.
We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Lord willing, until next week, Shalom.
hey, shalom.
Shalom.